Stop right there and imagine a force so powerful, so invisible, it controls every breath you take, every wave in the ocean, every heartbeat on this planet. You live your life thinking the ground beneath your feet is solid, the sky is stable, the ocean's predictable, but nothing could be further from the truth. What I'm about to show you will shatter everything you thought you knew about our world. Stick with me, because every second from here on will change the way you see Earth forever. And before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon to make sure you don't miss a single mind-blowing revelation. Earth is alive. Not like trees or animals, but alive in ways we cannot see or feel. Beneath the surface, molten rivers of rock flow like liquid fire, carrying unimaginable energy that slowly shapes continents and oceans. Mountains rise and fall, not just from tectonic collisions, but from forces so vast they could swallow entire cities in minutes. Oceans, so calm from our view, hide currents of destruction waiting to unleash floods across coastlines. And the air? Even that is controlled by invisible forces linked to the rotation and tilt of the planet itself. Think about this. Every gust of wind, every storm, every hurricane, every subtle shift in the weather is dictated by Earth's hidden machinery. Stop rotation for a single second and everything changes. Oceans surge. Air becomes a weapon. Buildings collapse. Cities disappear. This isn't imagination. This is physics, geology, and astronomy at work in ways most people never consider. Beneath the crust lies the mantle, hotter than the hottest desert and moving slower than glaciers, but with power capable of splitting continents. Scientists have only begun to map the strange anomalies in this molten layer, zones of unusual energy, strange liquid behavior, and pockets that seem almost alive. Every minor shift here can trigger volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, and even alter the climate patterns above. Deeper still is the outer core, molten iron and nickel spinning at thousands of miles per hour, generating Earth's magnetic field. This invisible shield protects every living thing from deadly solar winds and cosmic radiation. Without it, life on Earth would be exposed to a bombardment so severe it would wipe out nearly all species. And yet, this core is not just protective. It's unpredictable. Tiny changes can shift the magnetic poles, disrupt electronics, confuse migratory birds, and even interfere with human technology. And at the very heart is the inner core, a solid sphere of iron hotter than the sun's surface. It stabilizes the planet, keeps the spin precise, and powers the outer core's magnetic field. Strange vibrations and crystal patterns here suggest there may be forces we cannot yet comprehend, perhaps even energy we cannot harness. Life on the surface depends entirely on this hidden engine operating perfectly every single second. Every motion underground ripples outwards. A minor earthquake can trigger massive destruction. Volcanoes can erupt without warning. Oceans surge. Time itself is tied to this balance. The rotation, the tilt, the heat beneath the crust, all coordinate to create the day, night, seasons, climate, sleep cycles, animal behavior, and even plant growth. Remove any one piece and everything collapses. Imagine if the oceans suddenly moved uncontrollably, surging over cities like New York, Tokyo, and Mumbai. Winds would scream across continents, flattening forests, deserts spreading, storms raging with unthinkable force. Plants would fail, crops would die, oxygen production would drop. Humans and animals would struggle to survive. Every second we take for granted is made possible by Earth's delicate inner balance. And there are forces we haven't even begun to fully understand. Geothermal pockets hotter than the sun's surface. Mysterious energy zones that defy current physics. Tiny shifts in the core that could unleash chain reactions we cannot predict. Scientists are still exploring these mysteries, but what we do know is terrifying. Our planet is not passive. It is alive, constantly moving, constantly shaping the environment above. Even the air you breathe is part of this system. Wind patterns, jet streams, climate zones, all controlled by Earth's rotation and internal heat flows. Stop or alter rotation, and you change everything. Life itself teeters on a knife's edge, dependent on forces invisible to the human eye, but powerful beyond imagination. And yet, despite this incredible complexity, Earth sustains life. Oceans, mountains, forests, rivers, and deserts all exist in a delicate harmony, coordinated by forces humans can barely imagine. Every sunrise, every tide, every gentle breeze is a reminder of the invisible machinery beneath our feet. Now, take a moment and picture standing on the surface while everything underground pulses with energy. Lava flows silently under continents. Oceans shift slowly but inexorably. Winds curve, storms form, and magnetic fields dance above your head. This is not fiction. This is reality. This is Earth in motion, alive and dangerous, mysterious and essential. And here's the most shocking part. The deeper we dig, the more we find anomalies. Vibrations from the inner core that don't match any known patterns. Areas in the mantle that behave like liquids in impossible ways. Shifts in magnetic fields that make compasses unreliable. Every discovery reminds us that life on Earth is a fragile gift, balanced perfectly atop hidden forces we barely understand. Even human civilization, all our technology, agriculture, and daily life depends entirely on this hidden machinery. Satellites, planes, ships, the internet, power grids, all interact with forces rooted in Earth's core and rotation. Disturb any one of these systems and the impact is immediate. Massive blackouts, climate disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, and storms would strike unpredictably. The planet itself would remind us of its power. So as you live your daily life, remember, beneath your feet, inside your planet, flows energy, heat, and motion that have sustained life for billions of years. Every heartbeat, every breath, every sunrise and sunset exists because this incredible system works perfectly every second. Take a moment to respect it because it is alive, powerful, and utterly indifferent to human existence. If you've watched this far, comment Earth below so I know you stayed until the end. Hit like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon for more astonishing, mind-blowing science content. The next revelations about Earth will make this look like just the tip of the iceberg. Stay curious, stay amazed,